Sci-Fi X-Po. That's future talk for science fiction exposition. A gathering of crazies, not the least of whom was our own Doug McConnell. Did he make it to the finals at the Bug-Eyed Monsters Ball? You'll just have to watch carefully.
Okay, wind your way back.
Holy space invaders. Who are these aliens?
We're the Zirconians from Zirconia.
Zirconians from Zirconia. Now, I remember them.
Aha! The transgalactic gold dust twins. This princess of the planets claims to be from the star system Andromeda. And here we have the self-professed Duck Vader.
Who are you?
Judy Jetson!
You're
Of the man of the new minority.
Holy mutation. Why is it that our very own Seattle Center is filled with these interstellar barbarians and space cadets?
All right, what's your name? John? John what?
John. Now, wait a minute. Space monsters do not have names like John. What's coming off here? I mean, what's going on? Before our very eyes, Seattle artist Beth Elliott is transformed into Wendy O. Wave Warp, multi-cosmic punk rock star, and my questions are answered. Scores of Earthlings have dressed themselves in outrageous costumes for the Bug-Eyed Monsters Ball, which is part of the 8th annual Science Fiction Expo at the Seattle Center. In a few minutes, there'll be a pressure-packed contest for the best costume and character of the ball. The winner will be crowned Ms. Expo Open Species Division. This looks like fun, and if you think you can beat them, join them. That's what I always say. So I did. This is monstrous. I spied on my bug-eyed competition, but I had a special edge on other competitors because earlier in the day I had taken with me the infinite clones of King photographer Phil Davies to learn 2 important lessons about science fiction. One from a money-grubbing robot, and the other from a golden sci-fi goddess of the silver screen. Beam us there, Scotty.
Would you like a kiss, little one?
Would you like a kiss? They know.
You may kiss me on my lips.
You're not gonna do that, are you? There's your picture.
That is for you.
What do you say? Don't look at me.
This robot is named On-Off. On-Off. Sounds like a member of the Russian Politburo. But he's actually an old-fashioned American entrepreneur. On-Off, are you a capitalist? What are you doing with all this money?
I am sometimes called an uncanny beggar.
I learned from On-Off what I'd long suspected. No matter how high-tech our society becomes, the future will always belong to those who tell bad jokes.
You humans are very good. I was sent here to relieve you of your senses. 25 of them at a crack. I thank you.
It's wonderful to dream and have fantasies and be in a make-believe world. And I think why these films and why science fiction is so popular now, maybe more...
She's gorgeous, wise, and rich, and goes by the name of Sandahl Bergman. She starred in the movie Conan the Barbarian, and recently has been in Italy making a new film. Sandahl convinced me that almost everybody appreciates a good imagination.
what's happening in the world now, and people's lives are hard and money's tight, and I think people want to go and just and be in a fantasy and be in a make-believe world. Some of it's very gruesome. That also makes a statement.
Yeah, you talk about fantasies and wanting to go to another world. Would you take me back with you to Italy if you're going back?
Anytime.
Oh,
and if you get to go before me, you take me back,
well, I'll take you back. Well, we should be going shortly, as a matter of fact.
All right, honey, is that right? We'll have a little dinner before we go.
The main thing I've got to do is get ready for the Ms. X-Po Open Species Division contest. I'm going to get in a costume
Does this involve makeup and eyelashes and
no, actually,
hair?
this involves an entire costume. I'm going to turn myself into a real monster. Back at the ball, I tried to forget Sandal and remember that a good imagination and dumb jokes could win the contest for me. I was already halfway there. My costume, at least, was super imaginative. I can say that because I didn't design it. She did. That's Claydine Eugenia. Finally, the contest began, and I knew I was up against some tough competition. As I approached the moment of reckoning, I desperately needed a bad joke. I knew that a good laugh would get me a lot of votes with the judges.
Are you about ready?
What sort of ludicrous thing would Onoff say?
Well, I'm a two-year graduate of the Richard Simmons School of Exercise.
It worked.
Shake those buns.
The next thing I knew, I was in the grand finals with other monsters and maidens. The votes were tallied. The tension was terrific. And then, the winner...
Judy Jetson!
My heart sank. But she's a great act. And after all, Judy Jetson and her cartoon family were a bad joke on all of us for a long time.
For you, Judy. There she glows. News bug-eyed, a monster ball. Mistress of all the masquerade. Alien life forms on parade. Everybody.
Yeah.
News bug-eyed monster ball. Bug-eyed love is blind. Thank you.
The winner at the ball, costumed as Judy Jetson, was Seattleite Julie Zetterberg. McConnell was in the finals but was disqualified due to bad jokes. We'll be right back.